Hi everyone, today is Monday, June 30th, 2025, and this is your reading for today. So as I shuffle, I'm going to ask for the message that we need to hear in order for us to align with the highest version of ourselves. I'm going to start with some cards from the Sacred Geometry deck. Okay, so we've got Dancing Prayer. We've got Offering. And we got Leonardo's Vitruvius Man. Okay, so I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this and we can dive deeper into today's message. This is definitely a message that has to do with health and wanting to bring about and manifest the healthiest, most well version of yourself. And what the universe is saying is that your prayers are being answered, and the key here is to notice and be receptive to all the things that are being offered to you in relationship to improving your health. And what I'm feeling is this is a integrative health. This is something that has to do with physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual balance, bringing yourself into balance so that you can figure out who you truly are when you are at your best, which is definitely sometimes hard to figure out. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords. So we're letting go right now of an older version of ourselves. We're letting go of old habits, and we're sort of in the grieving stage. And the grieving stage can be hard because you're literally losing a part of yourself, and in moving forward in this particular journey, as you open yourself up to new aspects and new ways of being to improve your health and wellness, the universe is reminding you that in grief, it's a process. Everything moves. Therefore, it's not going to be forever. And it's important to keep that at the forefront of your mind as you move forward, that hard times and challenging times don't last forever. And we've got the Magician, because soon you're going to be on a new journey of learning new tools, of bringing about new ways of doing things, of new cycles, so that you can improve your health and wellness and you can improve your life. When you do well, your life reflects that same state of being. And we've got the Three of Swords. So this is definitely about learning to focus your mind on the health and wellness. Ask yourself the questions: how are you going to feel when you begin moving on this new journey of health and wellness and being the better version of yourself? What's it going to feel like? What emotions come up within you? And hold on to those emotions and let your imagination run in that state. When you are happy, let your imagination show you what is possible for you, because that's what's going to help you with the painful thoughts of the past and the painful thoughts that feel like it's pulling you back into being the old version of yourself. Okay, so I'm going to pull some guidance cards on this. I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward for you. And really, the key here is to trust in whatever is presenting itself. Whatever is presenting itself, whatever intuitive nudges you are feeling as far as, what you should be doing, follow that. Even though you might feel a little resistant to it, that is your intuition speaking and telling you what it is that your body needs, what it is that your mind needs, all of the good stuff. Okay. Like I said, so we're going to dream a beautiful dream. So tap into those high emotions of freedom and happiness and joy, and let your imagination show you what is possible for you in that state. And, you can tell when you're in a state of creation is when you feel happy, when you feel free. those don't just take your imagination and think it's just, your mind making up stories, but it is literally visions that you are receiving. It's inspiration that you are receiving, and that is the way that your brain is interpreting it. Now, don't hold on too tightly to those visions, because the key here is receptivity, is being open to allowing those emotions to manifest in whatever way you allow it to. And that's the key word here, is allowance. When you can allow things to manifest in ways you couldn't imagine, but also learn to cultivate the feeling, the emotion, that's what's going to bring about this life that you have been wanting for yourself. We got she feels, she knows. So intuition, you're going to tap into your intuition as you move forward. And like I have been saying this whole reading, is trust whatever is presenting itself. Whatever you feel drawn to in relationship to your health and wellness, do those things, because that's what's going to help you close the gap from where you are to where you want to be. And what we got last here is beyond the mind, the heart beats. So this is definitely a heart-centered journey for you. Don't get too caught up in logistics. Especially when it comes to health and wellness, there is so much studies out there. There is so much information. And so that is why learning what your intuition sounds like and trusting yourself enough to move forward with those intuitive hits is what's going to help you specifically. Remember that what might work for someone else might not work for you. And the only way you will know is if you actually take the action and see if it works for you. And if it does, do more of it. If it doesn't, let it go. And it's as simple as that. It's about process, and it's about learning and gathering knowledge. Because what's important about the gathering knowledge portion about this, and the process part about this, is you create this really loving relationship with yourself. Unconditionally loving relationship with yourself. If you're really paying attention to your health and wellness moving forward, you're going to learn so much about who you are. You're going to learn so much about what your physical body responds to, and what motivates you and what inspires you. And so my guidance moving forward here is to do a lot of reflections as you put this journey together, to prepare and plan ahead of time, and do a morning reflection and an evening reflection, and ask yourself the question, what is it that I'm feeling today? Who was I being today? Meditate and answer a few questions every day to help you, figure out who it is that you want to be, and who you are now. I think that's what's really important right now, is figuring out who you are currently, so that you can start building on that and closing the gap between who you want to be moving forward. And always making decisions from that place of moving forward, from seeing forward, from what's possible, making decisions from what is possible for you. Now, I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Have a great day.